Waterfall charts are perfect for visualizing the cumulative effect of positive and negative data points over time, making them invaluable for financial analysis, project management, and more. They are a relatively recent addition to Excel, even though they have been available for a few years now, and they are still not being used as frequently as they could. Waterfall charts, also known as bridge or cascade charts, are a type of chart that visually represent the cumulative effect of sequential positive and negative values. They are particularly useful for illustrating how an initial value is affected by a series of intermediate positive or negative values, ultimately arriving at a final value. Waterfall charts are commonly used in financial analysis to show the impact of various factors on revenue or profit. To create a waterfall chart in Excel, you'll need to start with a data table that includes a series of values as well as a starting and ending value. Here is an example of a simple data table. Starting value 1000, sales 300, expenses minus 200, taxes minus 50, ending value 1050. Once you have your data table set up, follow these steps to create a waterfall chart. Select your data table including headers. Go to the Insert tab and click on the Insert Waterfall, Funnel, Stock, Surface or Radar Chart button in the Charts group. It's the icon that looks like a waterfall chart. Select Waterfall from the drop-down menu. Excel will automatically create a waterfall chart based on your data. Using the data table mentioned earlier, we would create a waterfall chart that illustrates how the starting value of 1000 is affected by sales, expenses and taxes, resulting in the ending value of 1050. Once you have created your waterfall chart, you can easily customize its appearance and formatting in pretty much the same way you would use with any other chart type. To access formatting options, simply click on the chart to activate the Chart Tools tabs in Design and Format in the ribbon. One thing we have to do immediately is to ensure that the last value is shown as a total and not as one of the values impacting the original value. In order to do so, select the data point. You will have to click twice and not double click on that data point, and then right click on it and select Set as Total. This will bring the column down and change its color to mark it as a total. Eventually we should do the same with the start value. Setting it as a total will not move it, but will change its color to reflect the category. After doing that, you can see that all three different categories, totals, increases and decreases, are nicely distinguished with colors. Here are a few other customization options you might find useful. When you create your waterfall chart, Excel will automatically add data labels showing values. You can of course format them to show, for instance, the category name or format numbers. Similarly, to format the columns in your waterfall chart, click on a column and then go to Format tab and use the Shape Fill and Shape Outline options to change the column's color and border. Please note that if you do it with all columns selected, the applied formatting will make the difference between totals, increases and decreases not distinguishable by color. If you do it with only one selected column, the change will of course impact only this column, but the coloring will not be fully consistent with how other totals, increases and decreases are colored, and of course how these categories are displayed in the legend. You can also change the chart title. Just click on the title, then type your desired text directly in the text box. When working with waterfall charts in Excel, there are a few tips, tricks and keyboard shortcuts you might find helpful. To quickly create a chart using a keyboard shortcut, select your data table and press Alt F1. This will insert a default chart based on your data, which you can then change to a waterfall chart if needed. You can also add subtotals to your chart. If you have a table showing starting balance and changes in each month, you may want to display subtotals per quarter. To create a custom subtotal columns in your waterfall charts, add a new row to your data table with a subtotal value and a label, such as Q1 total, and so on. In the chart, right-click on the corresponding column and select Set as Total. This will change the column's appearance to indicate a subtotal. To change the scale of the vertical axis in your waterfall chart, right-click the axis and choose Format Axis. In the Format Axis pane, you can adjust the minimum and maximum values as well as the major and minor units. Depending on how you set the axis, all increases and decreases may look bigger or smaller than they really are. To move a waterfall chart within the worksheet, just click on the chart's border and drag it to the desired location. To resize the chart, click on the chart's border and drag the sizing handles, small squares on the chart border as needed. One thing that has to be mentioned is that waterfall charts are implemented in Microsoft Excel in a slightly different way than most other charts. This results in that you cannot copy and paste waterfall charts as Microsoft Excel chart objects, for instance to Microsoft PowerPoint. Basically, the only viable option you have is to paste these charts as some kind of a picture. The drawback is of course that you cannot update the chart equally easily as with other chart types, but if you select Microsoft Office graphic object, then you will still get most of the options that are normally connected to Microsoft Excel chart object, including changing the source data. Waterfall charts are an invaluable tool for visualizing the cumulative effect of positive and negative data points, making them perfect for financial analysis and other applications. By mastering waterfall charts in Microsoft Excel, you'll be well equipped to present your data in a clear, insightful and professional manner. We hope that this video has given you a good overview of how to use waterfall charts in Microsoft Excel. Be sure to check our other videos to learn more about various Office applications.